Hey guys, I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you a little bit about the systems theory assignment. I've had a lot of questions from several of you regarding this assignment, so I thought I'd just take a few minutes to clarify some things. Now, I know the assignment title has thrown people for a loop a little bit. So the intention of this assignment is for you to apply your learning. So now that you have learned about systems theory, that chapter 1 and 2, the dreaded chapter 1 and 2 that everybody kind of struggled with a little bit, but I think you guys did a lot better with systems theory than you realize. Now that you've learned that content, and the chapter 8 was provided in the assignment with the systems theory assignment, that focuses a little bit more on theories that align with systems theories. So, things like Erikson and Freud and psychosocial approaches, cognitive theories, things of that nature. Now that you're learning about that, the intention of this assignment is for you to combine the two. So you pick a theory, whichever theory you want out of chapter 8, or you can pick another theory that you're familiar with out in that you have researched and become familiar with. But out of chapter 8, pick a theory. And then with all that you've learned about systems, we know that individuals are systems, society's a system, all these systems interact. Now that you know those two parts, you put them together to apply them to your practice. So how would you apply psychosocial theory and systems theory into your practice? How does it work in your everyday practice? Or in some cases, if you're not currently practicing social work, how does it apply in your future practice? How would you use it in your practice that you would like to do in the future? So, for example, if you're working with children and you're using Erikson and the stages, life cycle stages, you could talk a little bit about Erikson and how that applies to the type of clients that you're working with, how systems theory applies, the different systems that are in play with your clients and that affect those children, the family system, the societal system, the child itself as a system. You could talk about those particular issues and how you would apply these theoretical approaches into your practice. How would it make you a better generalist social worker? So that's the theory behind the assignment. So take a look at both things, what you've learned about systems theory and what you have learned about your theoretical approach. Discuss both and talk about how it applies in your practice. This is all about your learning. So there is no set way of doing this. There's no outline I can give you. There's no clear path. But I will tell you the major things that I'm looking for as far as my rubric for this paper is that you do have a clear structure. You have done the assignment as requested, that you talk about a theory, you talk about systems theory, you're talking about its application to your practice, that you have a clear structure for your paper, that you're talking about the theory. The discussion of theory is strong and that you understand it. And then your insight into the topic. How much insight are you giving into your own practice? How much self-evaluation are you doing? So those are the three criteria I'm going to be looking at when I'm looking at your paper, because there's no set way I can tell you to do this, because it's going to be different based on the individual. So think about how you would apply this information in your life, and in your practice, your professional practice, or in your potential professional practice. Now, those of you that aren't currently practicing, this is going to be a little bit more tough for you, but you could think about the population that you want to work with. Say you want to work with veterans, or you want to work with people suffering with substance abuse. If you want to work with those populations, think about how it would apply in that setting. And you can discuss that a little bit. So this is all about your learning your own process and processing your own thoughts and understanding of the learning that has happened this semester. Now, as you move through the MSW program, this will continue to happen through self-evaluation. You're building your own professional profile and your own professional belief system. So this is the beginning stages of that. You'll continue to see self-evaluations. And I'll tell you that it's sometimes difficult. It's difficult if you're new to social work, and it's difficult if you're an old pro at social work, because looking at your own practice and really critically analyzing it is sometimes a challenge. So take your time on this. Now, the due date is in 2 days, which is the 29th of November. However, if you're still struggling with this assignment, you can have additional time without any grade penalty, but the final date for everything to be submitted is December the 6th at 11:59. That's the last date I'm accepting assignments for the entire semester, so if you're behind, that's the date where everything has to be caught up. So if you need more time for this assignment, please take the time and evaluate your learning. Go through the process, evaluate your learning, and but be sure to have it in before the 6th. So if you have additional questions, please feel free to contact me. And those of you that have contacted me, I will be getting back to you. It's just been a crazy Monday, first day back after a break. But if you have further questions, do feel free to contact me. So good luck. Take care. Bye-bye.